All right, I'm trying to let this come together, and I'm trying to find a way to make it funny because it is laughable of like some of our days and like just what's been going on today. Like, how do I word this? Like, my kid wakes up and he gets into the nail polish. Like, why? And it's like, and I'm out of nail polish remover, and which was not that, it's not like that's that big a deal, but it's just like, to me, it's just this like there's things like that, like the little things that especially because that's like everything for, not everything, but like that means so much for women, that like when a man or just people can do that, like I'll never forget. I mean, like, I don't know if I even want to say this, but I mean, it was meaningful to me, like profoundly meaningful, that when there were 2 different times last year that Teddy and I we both got lice, and then we both got sick 1 month last year. Was it last year or 2 years ago? I don't even remember. 2 years ago, I think. And we were, still in connection with my family, and my mom like sent these like, because one of them was like, I think it was once it was at Christmas. I think Teddy was sick in December and I got sick at Christmas or something like that. So my mom sent these like care packages because she knew that we couldn't like get out and about and stuff. And it was like, that meant so much to me, because that's the stuff as a single parent that gets to be, and with my kid, I've adapted, to like him and everything. And most of the time he's not, but I mean, he's still to this day, like we have times when we're in the store and he's just a complete nut, or he tries to run from me, or, there's lots of times where he's good too. So but like, that's still something that we deal with and stuff. So it's like, it's just hitting me in this moment, because I'm like, there's so much about growth and like, I know that, that there are a lot of decisions I know that were the right thing for us to do, but there's a level of survival that's like, it's not healthy. It's not good for your mental health. It's like getting to the place of like having to take a lot of breaks for breathing, or, I haven't had a panic attack in a while, but like, getting to that place of having panic attacks and stuff, it's like, it's not healthy. It's like, and so I know things are going to work out the way that they are meant to, because yesterday was like, and I know that we're moving into this like Aquarius age, and I'm trying to be open-minded to like, what kind of possibilities do we have to create community still, even if we're spread apart. Because sometimes it's just something small goes a long way. I reached out to a friend. I don't know if we're going to connect, but like, that was meant so much to me last year when I had friends I was just talking to on the phone once in a while. Like, there's things like that I really genuinely think for your mental health, it's like, it's vital, because Teddy and I have been on a budget since he's been on this earth. Like, we had like 3 baby, was I have 3? Cause I had a job. I think we had 3 baby showers or something. And like, cause his family's really big. His mom loves to throw them. And I think we had 3. That's wild. So it's so crazy, because it's like, there's just been so much that's happened and so much change. And, but John and I were like, he did end up getting a really good job, and it wasn't like we weren't scraping to get by, but like, we lived in a trailer and stuff. Like, it's not like I'm not accustomed to that, but like, I'm just making the point that it's like, as a woman, we're not built for this. Like, I think that I'm grateful in many ways. Like, I still want to make this garden. Like, I've wanted to do that, but it's like, that's what my point is. It's like, I have to figure out how to make the time for it. And it's teaching me so much about how it's like, this is how our ancestors lived. Like I'm on my knee. I don't want to make this longer than it needs to be. It's just like, our life has become so much more primitive and so much more simplified. And yet, like, the fact that, like, going to the Bay, and my son loves that, like, become like which now we're moving into another season where we won't be able to do that. But like, I cherish that. Like, it means so much to me to be able to do that with him, and that he enjoys it. And it's like, just the way things have happened, where it's like, sometimes there's not even people there, and it's just like a meditative time for me and stuff like that. And it's like, I know that's what I mean. Like, I know I have to have that now, because the amount of like stress that I've been under, because that's how it is for women. Is it's like, my well-being, Teddy's well-being, like making sure our needs are met. Those are my jobs. And so it's continues to be hard and exhaustive when you don't even know how you're going to keep feeding your child. Like, those are things that you take for granted until, I mean, you do and you don't, because I feel like as soon as you become a parent, it's like, you know, you're responsible for this person. And so it's like that kind of, you just kind of click into that, like, needing to be resourceful. It kind of comes with it, like becoming a clean freak more. I mean, you know, like, I don't, not now, but I was when he was first a baby. And like, knowing that you have this other being to like take care of. So, and it's every day. So it's just, I just yesterday, I looked back and I realized that, like, I tried to do this MLM for 6 months. I did it for 6 months. And I really thought that when I first started it, because I saw other people who made a living with it and were very successful. I was like, this might be the thing that I can do, and I can do it from home. I made about 3 sales or something. I mean, it was crazy. It was like 3 or 4 sales in that whole 6 months. And I stopped after that and moved on to the next thing. But I enjoyed showing. That was one of the things that helped me realize that I want to do business, because I was showing up doing stories. I loved doing it. I was fine to do that every single day. I could easily make the time for it. But it's weird. It's weird to me, and it is sad in a sense of like how much the financial part is such a struggle, but yet it's also taught me so much more in another way of just like being able to let go and not focus on that. But to me, that's why there's lots of reasons, but like, that's one of the main reasons why I think that we need community, because it's like, that's one of the ways when we can talk to other sisters, that it's like, we can understand, because there is that I think men can understand too. It's not that I don't think men can be understanding, but they're never going to experience motherhood the way that a woman does. It's just how it is. And especially if you've never been a dad. So I guess I don't know. I wanted to make this fit silly, because I'm literally like running around like not like a crazy person, but it was just today was one of those days where it was like, I didn't do my rituals right away, and it was like, get up and go. And it's just been that way. And I'm just like, it's so crazy. And it's hard, because you're like, no one sees what you're doing, and no one cares. And it's not that I expect people to care, but like, that's why it's so special to have those people that do understand, and that want to be that for you. Because like, these are moments where it's like, it's hard not to go to that place of like, what this is when we were a tag team, or we were like what would you call that? Like a relay team. I don't know. Like John would always be that person that would be ready to get me, bring whatever, sorry, the snap, bring me whatever we needed. And like, those are things that like, as a parent that you need, because we've gotten by, we've made it work, and it's taught me so much, but it's like, those are things that continue to be draining. And so it's like, it is what it is. And I don't want to be complaining or anything like that, but, I do hope that we can create some way to have some community where it's like women getting together, or if I can bring like crystals and meditation or something, so that I can bring some kind of healing component. Because we do have to say, like, mental health really is number one. It's like, I can't do what I do every day if my mental health isn't. And we're at that place now where it's like, I don't know what's going to happen. And, I don't know how much more I can make things stretch. Like, I know that that's something that I don't hate doing, and I've been put in that place, and it's teaching me along the way, but it gets really scary. And sometimes it just helps to like have someone to like be like, I'm scared. Like I'm burned out, and I don't know how this is going to work. And having that person just hold that space for you, sometimes it helps shift you out of that like, I don't even know what the word is, that, coming back to that, knowing that like things are going to work out, and it's going to be okay. And we're going to get to that place where it's not this lack every single day. All right. I love you guys so much. I don't know. I just needed to speak that, because currently, it's just me and my kids. So it's just been an absolutely insane year, and beautiful in many, 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 many ways. So I know that I'm grateful for the growth, and I'm not mad about it, but just appreciate the people in your life that see you and understand you, because that is so, 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 so precious. All right. I love you guys.